Guys, I don't know. See, this is stream settings. So we should be live now. We should be live. If you are here, thank you for being here. I'm obviously very inexperienced with the live stream stuff here. Let's see, let's pop out the chat again. That way I have that ready to go. Cool. So we are live. Let me verify here that we are actually live. Let's go to my channel. This is probably going to double up on audio, so if it does, I'm sorry. Okay, we are live. We are live. So we'll do that. We got our thing here. Now, I've got notes here to, no, I want live chat. I want all the chats. I don't want the top chats. I want all the chats. So I have a list here of what we're going to cover in this video today. So that way we stay on track. I don't want to be, just bouncing all over the place. I have not started this game at all today. I haven't started it. I've seen other people's videos, and regardless of what they say, I've pre-ordered it, I've downloaded it, and I am, I guess, ready to go. So I waited until after work, and we're gonna launch this bad boy. Let's see. Stream is a go. Welcome, guys. All right. So now we got that going. Let's boot this thing up, huh? Oh, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Let's go. Got that going. Control Windows T. There we go. That way I at least have the stream going. And I clicked on start. What's going on here? What's happening? What's happening? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. I am not understanding why the subscriber goal is not updating itself, because definitely we're up there. So refresh, shut down, source, hit that guy. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not working, but anyways. Oh, something's going on. Go to gaming. All right, so game capture. There we go. That's a whole lot of just out of the, not in the right place. Hold on. Center to screen, center horizontally. There we go. All right. This is weird because I have an ultra wide and it's just in the center of my my screen. So let's just go ahead and hit confirm to that. Streamline experience. You will now have the opportunity to map your main driving controls. We're just gonna say Pro. Center the wheel. Okay. All right. So we'll center it right there. Okay. It's like not taking the 0% stuff, but we'll go ahead and center the wheel and press confirm on the steering wheel or keyboard. So that looks center to me. Hey, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. TN72DK. What's up? How's it going? Unwind your wheel to a 90-degree position and hold it there. Okay. 90 degrees. Press your throttle as far down as it can go. All right. So just to cover up, like, you know, what the main purpose of today's live stream is. Obviously, you know, this game's been out since the beginning of today, and people have had the pre-release beta, and I want to actually get my own hands on it, just to make sure that I'm evaluating this game, not just because I saw somebody else play it. I want to make sure that I evaluate it myself and can give you guys a fair evaluation as just somebody. I'm not a race car driver. I have very limited track experience. I've only had one track day on my belt, and I plan to go again next year. Dad, 2 kids. I do a lot of sim racing, so Le Mans Ultimate. I used to do iRacing, ACC, AC, and I want to see how this compares to that. I also dabble in Forza Motorsport. Let's see, so throttle, as far down as we can go. That is their breakdown as far as it can go. Is it top? Okay, I got paddles. So can I not map my paddles? I guess not, okay. Press the button you'd like to use for shift up. Down. Oh, dude, you're at work? Well, hopefully, you know, your day's gonna go by quick. Are you just so I'm unsure if you're this time right now, or if you're in some other time frame. Are you just starting work, or are you like in the middle of it right now? Basic setup complete. Advanced setups are available in the following menus. Okay. Nice to meet you as well, man. Thank you for being here. Oh. I did not expect that music to start playing. Nice. So, again, just to like kind of reiterate, you know, I've seen a lot of like the Reddit type comments on this title, and that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to bash anybody. I know everybody wants to talk crap about Ian Bell or whoever, the developer. This is going to be rough, and I kind of want to put it in perspective. You know, Forza Motorsport, when it first came out, had issues, and I'm hoping that they do the Forza Motorsport route where, you know, even though they have issues, they do good by fixing the game long term. So open minds, honest reactions is what I'm here to do, and hopefully entertain you while you're at work. Let's see, so we're just gonna naturally go through this. So first of all, played it for an hour this morning, failed the license test 2 times, but it was really fun to play on controller. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard much about the controller aspect. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Is that loud for you? You're gonna bring that down a little tiny bit. Yeah, so it's like I get it and then I don't. The way that people are talking about this game, it reminds me of like political discourse. Just like you have one side here and one side here, and like people are just like you can't talk to them because they're kind of just like stuck in, oh well, project. Oh, everything was max volume for you? Is it just my my mic, or is it also the game too? Hello and welcome. Welcome. I hope I say this right. Adrina? Luke? Yes, welcome. Again, guys, this is my like first official stream. And if you're referring to how people have been talking about the game, yeah, it's out there. Oh no, the game was max volume for you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I just lowered my headset, so I'm gonna have to mess with the audio settings. Now, let's see. We're gonna go to graphic settings so that way I can get my ultra. There's no way that we're running on ultra. In other comment sections, I'm told I'm jumping on the hate bandwagon. It's quite amazing how I'm being. It's, dude. I've been accused of that I'm being paid by Project Motor Racing. Save and exit. Yes. Requires a restart? Okay, I gotta restart. Sorry guys, gotta restart here. Yeah, I got accused that I'm being paid by like Project Motor Racing to say what I'm like saying. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense because, I mean, I don't have that many subs. I'm trying to get up there, but I'm no one important that they're going to pay. I'm just some guy that, you know, I want this game to succeed. And, you know, I'm going to look at it honestly, and it just, I don't even, everything's stretched now. Oh my gosh. It really is very divided, and I'm not here for that. I don't like that. It reminds me of people that, you know, attack sim racers for, oh my gosh, this is something, guys. It reminds me of people that bash on sim racers who have rigs playing like Forza Motorsport. They're like, why do you have a rig to play Forza Motorsport? And it's like, because they enjoy it. Leave them alone. If are they having fun? If they are, leave them alone. It's not that big a deal. All right, so we're gonna have to tweak some stuff here on how I'm showing it to you guys because my ultra wide, the menu is all the way to the far left. So if I shift this way, that's center. So you're not gonna see anything there. So I'll just tweak with this as I'm going through. Yeah. Bottom line, the discussions on this game is like it has brought out the Redditors from the deep just underneath of Reddit, like the dark abyss of Reddit, and they've come out and they're just butthurt about everything. It reminds me like a grandpa, that old grumpy grandpa that you were afraid, like if your ball went over the fence and you had to go like go get your ball, you were afraid that he was there watching you because obviously he's going to start yelling at you. That's what it reminds me of. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get to some stuff here. I want to do single player, and I want to test out career because that's the biggest thing for me. I've heard the stories. I've heard the stuff about the AI. I really don't. I'm gonna just leave those things out of my head right now, and I'm gonna just intake this as me. So let's see. New career. Welcome to your career in Project Motor Racing. Start your motorsport journey by choosing one of the 3 continents as your HQ. When making the choice, remember that while all cars and events are immediately available, the cost of your cars and entry fees will be affected by the location of your HQ. You guys can't see this, but I'm moving the OBS screen around so that way I can shift this all over when I'm actually in the car. Event travel and repair costs will automatically be deducted after each race weekend, so keep an eye on your expenses, be aware of aggression, be aware that aggressive driving and poor finishes won't sustain a professional team for very long. Sponsorships, I can't read, are the lifeblood of your team. Before each season, select the term that you feel give you the best chance of survival in this tough, unpredictable industry. Project Motor Racing is best enjoyed with career experience set to authentic. This locks the difficulty to 100% and disables restarts. Those wanting to customize every element of their career experience, set the toggle option to classic. Good luck. All right. Well, that's out of the way. So I'm gonna hit OK. Team name. And you guys can't see this. Again, I'm sorry for being that I'm on an ultra wide, so it's not going to show like a lot of stuff to the right. I wonder if I could just move my camera. Let's do that. Let's put me at the bottom right here. There we go. This still can't show you guys because it's off to the right. Let's do this. Center horizontally. No. Oh, duh. I'm dumb. Hold on. Center. Oh, that's messing with my overlay. Okay. Game capture. There we go. That's what we want. Center. That works. Have you guys tried the game at all yet? I know TN72, you said you did. Let's see, team name. We're gonna go with Digital Treadmark Racing. DTR, that works. Driver. My full name? All right. Why is it not? There we go. Dude, what'd you do?
At the finish, just over 10 hours later, it's Moss who crosses the line to win in record time.
Okay, I'll call you DK from now on.
Fangio comes second, making Moss the first British driver ever to win this famous race.
I'm gonna try to remember that. Call you DK. Got it. Call you DK. I gotta remember also that the camera's over here. I'm reading over there, which I think I can just change that around. Even if I wasn't injured, I think I'd wait a few months. But and that's fair. That's fair. Especially with all the stuff going on. Lateral pelvic tilt. And that's not fun, dude. Compression of nerves and misalignment issues, basically. That's not cool, dude. That sucks. I'm sorry. Anything nerve related is, I wouldn't wish that on like anyone. And granted, yours is probably more than just nerves. But I dealt with a hurt back. Essentially, I herniated my disc. Hey man, I'm really disappointed. It's not even remotely close to some title. It's not even good. Okay. So I'm not going to give it, I'm not going to say that about it yet because I haven't experienced it yet. I know a lot of, it's okay. The universe only sees strong people as well. This is true. This is true. This is true. And this is temporary, and you will come out of this, as I did twice. All right, so we're gonna do DTR, my name, Harry Batista, so hit confirm. Sponsorship type, competitive ambassador, event fees, winner, champion, aggressor, pace. I've seen a little bit on this. Essentially, like, you can pick like the sponsorship type that you want to do, and like some are just like less risk, and then others are like, if you don't, I guess, get in the points or finish like in the podium, you're basically shite out of luck. Unfinished. We'll see about that. I do know that there have been some people saying that it feels like crap, and then I've seen other people saying that it's actually not that bad. And the problem is to do with how people have set up their force feedback or force feedback per car. So we'll see about that. Let's go to classic and just drop this down to about maybe 90%. In LMU, I do like about 95%. So we'll just do that. Authentic, hit space. Oh, I can tell Arash is a big fan. So with that done, so I guess I hit confirm. What's that?
Are you in the new game?
Yes, and I'm also streaming.
Oh, you're on a stream?
Yes. No, don't do it.
Don't do what?
I don't know, whatever you think about doing. I don't know. And you know, you're pissed, honestly. Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I'll say that. And you have the right to be pissed and all that, and you have the right to be, you know, like actually enjoy the sim or the title of the game, whatever you want to call it. But hey, that's your opinion, and you are entitled to your opinion. I will say that. All right, so we have a balance of 650,000. I just want to, you already know, if you've seen my other videos, this is what we roll with. So we're gonna roll with that. Cockpit. What does the cockpit button do? Oh, you can customize your seat position and everything. Are you asking me or are you asking Arash? I don't know if I'm saying your name right, by the way. Actually, that's not a bad view. Camera movement? Like Forza Motorsport or something like that. I had no problem without it. But a sim. So, okay. So, yeah. So like I said at the beginning of the stream, Forza Motorsport, when it first came out, had tons of issues. And look at the state that it's in now. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's still a simcade, but it's pretty fun. I am in the US on the East Coast. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Steer lock, steer look, speed, sensitivity, world, vehicle motion, free look. Okay, that's not at all what I thought it was. Forward, back. Let's go a little bit forward. That's pretty centered. Raise, lower, tilt, field of view is actually, oh geez. I run 35 in LMU, so now I gotta go back. Yeah, Forza is freaking awesome. And you already know it. America. You know, I've said that before. What the F is a kilometer? But I like to be authentic too, so I keep it in kilometers. I don't change it to miles an hour. Oh, dude, that's awesome. So you live 30 minutes from there, and I live an hour and 20 minutes from Virginia International Raceway. Watch the IMSA Battle of the Bricks in person one day. Dude, so I did the, yes, save. It was, I went for IMSA at VIR, and seeing those cars in person is just amazing. HUD setup. Okay. This is where things get interesting, guys. So I'm going to try and adjust all the HUD items so you can see them. We're gonna not move my stuff up like that. Okay. Now I'm just messing up my stuff. Hold on. Center. And we are good there. Cool. So I will say, dude, VIR is so much fun. It is so much fun. The turns, the elevation change on that back straight. So I have a 2011 Mustang GT, and I took it there for like a charity lap session, and luckily the guys that were there were pretty cool, and they were like, "Hey, if you've got, if you're afraid to keep up with the pace, okay, there we go. We're gonna move some of the stuff in frame. If you're afraid to keep up with the pace, then turn your hazards on and move the heck over." He used more colorful words, should I say. And people did. And once they did, dude, I opened that thing up, took the turns as fast as I could. Dude, are we best friends? Did we just become best friends? Holy crap. Awesome. Same generation. Yeah, there is a fundamental problem with it, at least from what I've seen. And like I said, I'm hoping that they fix it. They do a good job at fixing those problems. Because I mean, they had the Stig on this, man. They had the Stig on this, and they should know better. Okay, I think that's good. Again, sorry guys, I'm having to move stuff around here. We got the rear solid axle. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, so that's saved. All right, let's get on track, guys. I've been yapping for too long. Save and exit. Back. Confirm. Back. Back. All right. So we got this guy. Confirm. Let's purchase it. We're purchasing it for, oh, we only have $650,000. That's 442. We're in this. All right, entry fee. United States GT3 Series. World? Let's just do World for now. Good God! Yeah, no, we're gonna go to the US. It's cheaper. Is it fair to say that a polished version of Project Cars 2 would have been way better? So, you could say that. You could say that. And yes, let's do that. Let's, I guess, race. I mean, nervous saying let's purchase it. I didn't realize it's in-game currency. Yeah. So if they had just polished Project Cars 2, that would have been, I guess, fine. The main gripe I have right now is that they went to a different engine solely for, oh my gosh, this looks weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with the graphics. This already is very framey. Let's see, Alt R. Yeah, my stuff's not even coming up for it. It's hard to say, because if they did Project Cars or Project Cars 2 and ended up, you know, just expanding on it, that'd have been great, because it's an engine that they've already, you know, have some work in it. So. Let's see, next, drive. Okay, so we've got some serious graphic issues here. Why is my hardware set to ultra? Quality? Hardware profile quality. Balanced? So is there like no like low, medium, high? Is it like just performance? recommended, custom, ultra, quality, balanced. Let's go with balanced just to see if that works. Save. Okay. Let's go back. Assists. Force on. Auto clutch. Authentic. No. Everything's got to be authentic. We don't do none of that. We don't do none of that stuff. Trailing throttle. Downshift protection. No. You don't need that in these cars. Transmission, pit limiter, authentic. Actually, you know, I'll leave that on. Pit box indicator. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Let's see if that makes this run a little smoother. Can I make you guys tiny? There we go. I really hope that's not the frames that I'm at right now. It says that I'm at 38 frames. Oh my gosh. Okay, frames are going up. Good God. I didn't even check to see what track we're at. Okay, this is not good. Hold on. Okay. How do we? There we go. All right, so we've got to tweak these settings because this is bad. You got me nervous saying let's purchase it. Yeah, it's have you guys tried the game feels different in different tracks. For example, Sebring feels okay where Silverstone feels horrible. Maybe I got delusional. Okay, we'll see. Turn this to custom, and we're just gonna stick with medium. Cloud, shadows, texture. I was planning to start with the minimum budget and try to have a long career. So I'm gonna do that. I just wanted to see because I mean I'm most familiar with the Mustang GT3. I want to see how it feels. I'm not familiar with this. If this is Daytona? I'm like I have a little bit, and that's from Forza Motorsport. So it's not gonna be great. TAA is off. DLSS is off. So how about we turn DLSS on? Come on, quality. Oh, I was turning the wrong one on. Quality. Frame generation. Okay, well that's there. So let's save that. And hit back, resume. We got anything on this now? Why is my frames not coming up? Oh well, let's see. That feels a little bit better. And see, right, oh, I didn't even see him. Is it just because my tires are cold? It feels weird. You guys see that line? Like, I see a line like on my display, like going across. Is that like my helmet? Okay, camera movement, steer look, no, seat position. That's my freaking helmet. Okay. So steering wheel. Yeah, we can take the steering wheel out because I don't need it there. If you guys are watching, if you please give me a like and subscribe so that way we can get to our goal of 1,000 subs. What do I offer? Honesty, I'll say first of all, first and foremost. What the heck? Okay. And I absolutely love sim racing. Jesus. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. There's going to be some obvious tinkering that we're going to do with the settings here. I don't remember what to break. Jesus. Ugh. So, Vito, again, hopefully I'm saying your guys' names right. So I literally just hopped in here. I will say the force feedback feels a little weird. It does feel a little weird, and that might have to be like some tuning that I have to do here. There was also some, it basically maxed out my graphics settings. So it was super choppy, and there's still a little bit choppiness right now. Oh my gosh. But I mean, it feels fun. But until I get the force feedback dialed in, and honestly, it's not dialed in right now because it's like, good God, yeah, okay. Let's try and fix this. Settings. Control bindings? No. Assist, input device settings. My steering wheel is like doing like this weird like oscillation. That's interesting. Oh, it's showing me what my steering wheel is actually doing? The hypercars are like just handling wise, because I mean, I've tried hypercars in LMU and I can drive them, just not as good as I can do with the return to pit. There we go. Oh, geez. Pit setup, engine drive, essentials. What's essentials? Yeah, so I'm assuming that the hypercars just feel absolutely wild or something. Force feedback, there we go. So I've heard that people say that you need to turn the strength down and then change the alignment boost. Let me pull up this guide here that I have. Oh my gosh, it's bright. That's bright. It's spicy. Okay. So global force feedback. Again, to answer your question, Vito, I haven't really been on here too long to say if I like it or not. I'm hoping to like it. Let's see. So global force feedback gain is 100. Low force boost. Where the heck do they see that? Low force boost. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's great. Haptic strength. Okay, we're gonna lower down the strength to like maybe 80, and bring the alignment boost up to like 50 maybe, and see what that does. Save, because this is like a per car type thing, and I wonder if I should have set this up before I got in game. So let's drive. Let's get back out there. It's okay, I will test it out. Okay. All right, let's see. That kind of feels better.
Clear of the pits.
It's still, even with the graphic change, it's still a little bit framey. Now, I don't know if it feels like this because the again, I didn't see him. They need to add a proximity radar on here. Yeah, like right there, I should have had, and I'm off track, I should have had more like force feedback telling me it's like the load of the car I'm not feeling. We're not going to be able to put down a lap, are we? I don't think so. Time remaining. That's one thing is like I can feel the bumps, so that's good there. But I don't know if it's because my tires are cold. I don't really feel like the connection to the road as much. Let's say honestly, it helps you drive the car and likes it because I know I could do the same. We'll see. Yeah, it's still framey there. Jeez.
1 minute remaining in the session.
The throttle's very touchy. Very touchy. So I don't know if you noticed that when I was downshifting, I went to second, and the rear end of the car wanted to come out. The only thing that reminds me of that is Forza Motorsport when you shift into first. ACC, LMU don't do that. Frame gen might help. Okay, let me finish this lap and I'll try that.
Check and flag this lap. Wrap it up.
I ain't wrapping up nothing. I'm fixed, boy. Oh, jeez. Yeah, our current lap is probably straight up dookie. Yeah, we're dead last. Dead last. A 49. Jeez. Yeah, the downshifting to me feels like Forza Motorsport. If like if especially in the GT3s, like if you're downshifting, and heaven forbid you go to first gear, the whole rear end wants to just kick out on you. Okay. So, was that practice? We're gonna quit right now because I want to make sure that we get these graphic settings right. So back again, back. Let's go to settings. So I will say, why didn't they just put the settings tab where they have multiplayer, single player, and all that other stuff there? Because it's like all the way to the right, especially on an ultra wide. And I would have just never thought it was there. Oh, okay. Here's the settings. All right, let's tweak some things here. All right, some random monologuing going on, but all righty, that's okay. It's all right. So global force feedback, R3 also recognizes that. Low force boost, brake, or force feedbacks detail? Where the heck is that at? I don't see force feedback detail. R3, it wants a 50. Smoothing, it wants 0 smoothing on the R3. By the way, I am running a Moza R3 wheelbase with the SRP light pedals, and I have haptics on my brake pedal, but I don't think SimHub is working for this right now, so I don't have really anything there to tell me I'm in ABS or not. And I'm running the KS wheel from Moza. Force feedback headroom, 100. Okay. So I found, just so you guys know, I found a guide from simracingsetup.com on Project Motor Racing. And if you have a Moza setup, they do give you a guide for the, let's see, the R3 all the way to the R25. So just a heads up. I would probably just type in Project Motor Racing, simracingsetup.com, or Project Motor Racing, and look for the one that says simracingsetups.com, and they have a full guide there on their recommended settings. That's set to 100. Haptic strength. Okay, so that's set to 60, and they're recommending 0. Throttle pedal dead zone. Saturation zone. Okay, so let's save that. Hit OK. As far as graphic settings, because let's see, because we have DLSS set to quality, except when I hit frame generation. So just some context here. I am running a RTX 3060, and it's a 12 gig. So it's not I don't have like the flashy new hard drives right now. My ultra wide is a 1080p ultra wide, just so that way I'm not taxing the crap out of my RTX 3060. And my CPU is a Ryzen 7 5800 X3D. So right now my main bottleneck is my GPU. Somebody did say something about TAA being on or not. But I mean, medium, volumetric frog. Turn that to medium. And hit save, hit OK. What about display settings? Anything on here? Window borderless, windowed full screen. Why is it set to borderless? Save. Of course. Can you guys guess what is required here? We got to restart again. I guess you guys don't need to guess because it's on the screen. I keep forgetting that, man. Streaming is weird. All right. We're gonna let it restart, and then hopefully when it comes back up, we don't have any issues, and it runs a little bit smoother. But I guess what I want to talk about right now, because a big focus for me on this sim title, this game, whatever you want to call it, is the career mode, and I'm liking how they did it. There isn't. Would it have been a little bit cooler if they had like little cutscenes like F1 does? Yeah, that would have been nice. Also, a co-op career mode. That would have been dope. But they do not have that, unfortunately. All right, pin my... Oh, because it probably doesn't know what to pin right now. Go away. What in the world is going on? Okay, so if you are running this game, do not go full screen mode. It does not like it. Windowed borderless is, I guess, the way to go. And we're gonna have to restart again. Oy, oy, oy. So it is restarting right now again, guys. It should be coming back up. There we go. All right. So my like, did my you guys still there? I don't know if my chat froze or not. It looked good and felt good for on console too. That looks horrible. What is going on here? I see you, DK. What in the ultra performance? No, 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 no. I swear if it says... Okay, that's so much better. I don't know what the heck it was trying to do there. Display settings, menu, vertical sync off. Okay, let's try it again. Let's jump back in. Back, single player, career mode. Look at that, with my measly 156K. Event calendar. Where am I? Air Batista points, fastest lap. Ain't gonna happen until we get this force feedback feeling right, because it was not feeling right. But hopefully with the tweaks that we just did, we get some better feeling in here. Oh, geez. I'm hearing a lot of people are enjoying it on console, especially PlayStation. I've seen nothing but good things on PlayStation. But it's just like the PC aspect, people are having issues. Like this right here. Like it is... It's like it's loading everything. I'd be curious to see like what my CPU usage is right now. Why I don't have Windows. My GPU is maxed out right now, guys. Maxed. Get out of here. Show me FPS. Yeah, the GPU is maxed out right, guy. Skip that. Let's go to here. And graphics settings, medium. DLS is set to quality. It's like it'd be a shame if I had to run this game in like low. That's really gonna look like crap. Okay. Let's drive. All right. All right. After the tweaks I just did, guys, it feels a lot better. Now I'm not sure if. Good gosh. Now what's killing me is the frames. Yeah. And before it takes my hand off, there we go. I'm out that too and trying to fix it. Like Project Motor Racing is addressing the graphic issues? Or the steering? See, I feel like I brake way earlier in Forza Motorsport there. Okay, and AI. See, I haven't heard about that, so that's good that they're addressing that. Because I've heard people report on console that it's nothing but buttery smooth. Like right there, this is like, it looks smooth. It's like as soon as you start hitting the bumps, geez, I just hit those. As soon as you start hitting the bumps, it gets very stuttery. All right, let's try to put a scorcher down, guys. Old Daytona. I've actually been here, but for NASCAR. I've never been there like for any other event. Wait, no. What am I saying? Don't listen to me. I went to the Charlotte Motor Speedway is where I went. I didn't go here. Good gosh, car, turn. Yeah, it's like there's not enough weight. Like I've heard people say, you should do this. Got it. Yeah, so the force feedback to me, like I've heard people say that, man, my GPU's stuck at 100. What was I saying? Yeah, so people said that, you know, it closely resembles like ACC, and I'm like, no, I feel the weight a lot more in ACC compared to this. This, like, there's a lot of going on right now. Yeesh, 149 again. Good God. Like you can like slingshot the car around the freaking corner, dude. You can just send it.
5 minutes to the end.
Don't yell at me. Look at that. Second gear, it just, the rear end just wanted to come out. Yeah, I've heard people say that yeah, exactly. Like right now I'm feeling it. Again, I'm not trying to crap on the game. I want to have like some like, I wish I had access to like the Discord to talk to like the developers to see what they're saying. So I'm more hopeful that they're gonna fix stuff. But yeah, somebody said ACC and I'm like, you need to, never say that again. Yeah, honestly, I want to see if I can add a little bit more weight. And like, don't get me wrong, like the road, I feel the bumps in the road, and I think I'm feeling them more now that the tires are more up to temp. I will say, dude, this feels like I'm dealing with like some wild horse. I did see Gamer Muscle say that he's comparing it to AMS2. Now, I don't know exactly like what settings he's running. Maybe he figured something out that I haven't. But right now, this doesn't feel like AMS2. Oh, slow down way too much there. Lost all that time. Yeah, so, and that's what I heard too, is that the older cars, yeah, wow, pretty much, dude. Come on, turn. Oh, that wasn't a cut? Let's go. Yeah, no, it's like taming a wild horse. What was I saying? The vintage cars I've heard feel better than anything else in the game. So I have to try and give that a shot. 13th. Not bad. Oh no, I made a mistake. Well, there's damage, guys, and I'm gonna have to pay for that. I don't like the camera movement though. That needs to stay put. My mirrors, dude. My mirror is like, I can't even see out my mirrors. You guys watch Top Gear at all? Is it at least better physics than Gran Turismo 7? So I don't have experience with Gran Turismo 7. The only real experience I have with Gran Turismo 7 is I went over to a friend's house and they had it, but it was on controller. But I mean, it's fun, but compared to this, I can't really give an opinion on that. Go in car setup, change your individual steering. Individual steering. So let's go to pit, which practice is gonna run out anyways. Vehicle setup, essential. I need to move that, that's in the way. Windows G, that's not helping me, so we can just take that out of there. Essentials. No, not essentials. Tires and chassis. Middle force feed with tires and chassis. There we go. I thought I changed that. So let's turn the strength down. I heard it steering rack and rack feel. Steering rack and rack feel. Steering rack rate and rack feel. So, what do you suggest there? Rack feel? Steering stiffness, dampness? Oh, you know, that would be important information to like give people. Because right now it's set to, you can't see it because it's off to the right side of my screen. But it's the steering rack rate is set to 1, the stiffness is 3, and the damping is 3. As far as the rack feel, it's set to 0.92. And this is from Chaotic Plays. Hey, we might get some decent information here from Chaotic Plays. Oh, practice ended. Oh, it's an overtime, never mind. Yeah, so let's see. EQ low is like bumps and road feel. Which, that's fine. That feels fine. It's the weight of the car I'm not feeling. Wing angle. I wish they had like a description for each one of them. Because I don't know what steering rack rate does, neither the rack feel. Steering stiffness is 3. Screw it. Let's screw with the steering aspect first, right? And let's do 1.5. The face feed. Okay, you could just try copying his settings. This is true. Strength is your force feedback individual car. Rack is how sensitive it comes to you. You feel the rack of your car steering, turning setup and all that. Oh, what the? Next session. Where do we qualify? Dead last. No, wait. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That is shameful. Okay. We're gonna kill this career mode anyways, because we got to get this stuff fixed. Drive? No. That's not what I want to do. Up the low force boost, increase weight. I feel like I did that and then, oh wait, hold on. No, I did that and then I exited, so it like didn't save anything. Vehicle setup, tire and chassis. Oh, you have to load it every time? Okay, so I have brought. Yeah, they're gonna have to fix the graphics on this, because if that's true, I'm only running 40 FPS. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Le Mans Ultimate, I'm at least in the 120s, so. Okay. Gotta save and reload every race. Got it. Steering rack is how sensitive it comes to you. So rack feel, I want it all. Rack rate. I knocked down this. Actually, you know what? No, bring up the strength, the alignment boost. I guess I'll leave as is. So let's save. Confirm. Go back. There's no way. No, he didn't. No, he did not. You're lying. There's no way. Again, not crapping on the game, because I until it fully, like, all the stuff comes out and like they have the patch, that actually feels a lot better. There's still this weird like type of oscillation thing going on, like vibration. Then again, I've never played this. Jesus. Then again, I've never played it. Yeah. So he's optimistic, and I've seen some of his videos. See, there's a lot more weight there. My issue now is that I can't feel the tires hook, and that's probably because they're cold. So let's warm up a little bit. Good God, that was horrible. 36 frames right now, guys. Yeah, they gotta fix that. Oh, really? I've only just started seeing his videos recently, so I just thought that's how he was the whole time. I mean, he seems optimistic. I mean, hopefully, definitely do a warm-up lap. Hot laps will make a world of difference. Okay, gotcha. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel a lot more weight there. That feels better, but again, it's like taming a freaking wild horse.
Send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there.
Oh, I'm gonna leave all the time out there. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Okay. Warning track limits. Yeah. I felt that like as soon as I hit the brakes. So this lap's not gonna count. We got what? 5 minutes to put something down. I was hoping to cover a lot more than just how the force feedback and all that stuff and the graphics, but this feels better. You gotta send it deep, dude. Okay, so we got traffic coming up behind. 100% sent it.
Session ends in 5 minutes.
Dude, I'm just sending it all over the place. It's because I saw how bad I qualified freaking the first time or in practice. I'm trying to overcompensate now and freaking it is doing me in bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to adjust the mirror because I can't see anything out of it. All I see is like my back end. Okay, we're gonna play a little bit safe here. What's hard is that the frames aren't consistent, so I'm battling that too. Yeah, I'm not too particularly fond of that either. I noticed that as soon as I went over it, and I was like, why? Wouldn't it have been easier to just leave it grass? $146s, dude? Yeah, there's no way. Not with the way I'm driving right now. Sometimes I get like a 140, which I've already done a 147. I mean, NASCAR has been doing some pretty dumb stuff lately. Good God. Turn the EQ mid up to feel more road and tire slip. Oh, that's good. The AI didn't just stop. I saw that in Traxion's video. As soon as you spin out, they just like stop. Which is like not cool. Okay, so turn mid EQ up to feel more road and tire slip. Okay. Let's do that before the timer runs out. I want to test that. Oh. Why is it not? Oh. You know, it'd probably help if I press the right button. Okay. So. Now go back to pit. Vehicle setup. Tire chassis. Oh, no, never mind. So mid. Let's do 1 and 5, save it. Firm. Back, back, back. No. Drive. Okay, we don't have that much time, so let's go.
1 minute to go. All clear.
Whoa. Oh, dude, with the mid EQ turned up, that feels a hell of a lot better. Dude, chaotic plays, man. You're the MVP right now. Oh, dude, yeah, no, I can feel the car more, which means I can push more. Exactly. Chef's kiss, dude. Chef's kiss. Yeah, no, this feels a ton times better. On 100%, dude. Feels so much better. Let's see how this one section feels over here. I mean, everything so far, like, I feel weight in the car right now. Yeah. You can feel the slip and you can feel the weight of the car a lot more. We'll just finish this out because it's an overtime. Yeah, dude. I see that, man. See, so that's one of the things here is that I feel like the developers, which, unless it's unbeknownst to me, guys, if there's like a guide out there or something that will explain these things, because I mean, we got chaotic plays over here, giving us some top tier level advice, guys. Oh yeah, no, never use the default. The default felt disgusting. It felt like I wasn't even in the car. Like I was, if this was the car, I was sitting up there controlling it with a freaking truck wheel. Oh yeah, you guys better be taking notes. You guys better be taking notes, man. Cause I know DK, you're waiting to go home to try this out. Okay. So, the AI are outpacing me by quite a bit. So we are going to try a race next session. We're going to try a race with the AI. Oh, I forgot about this. Why are there no rolling starts? I feel like that's not a hard thing to do. I write code for a living, by the way, guys. I'm an automations engineer. I don't know how gaming code is. It's probably very different, so I should not say this, but it's probably not that hard. No, let me take that back. So yes, no. A lot of things new. Arash. So we have the steering feel down. The steering, it's at least better than what it was. It's 10 times better than what it was. The only thing is you do have to, in like a month? Okay, so at least they're talking about bringing it in. Okay, I'm okay with that. But yes, Arash, so we've tweaked with the settings. So just a little, and if you want to scroll up to the chat, you can too. But so we adjusted the steering rack rate and I put it up to 1.4. The strength, I left it alone. The rack feel was like at 0.92. I brought it up to 1. And then the EQ mid was the cherry on top because that allowed me to feel the weight of the car. At least a lot more than I did at the beginning. So still more tweaking to be done, but we're in a better feel now in the GT3s, at least in the GT3 Mustang. It's still like taming a wild horse, but at least I can feel the horse now. Before I could not feel the horse. And you guys should not be feeling up horses. Don't do that. That's weird. Let's see. Yes, sir. No problem. That's what I'm here for, man. Gather information and try not to gatekeep freaking, again, chaotic plays, man. I was over here just sharing the knowledge. I'm just a conduit. Yes, sir. Praise. All right. Well, so we've tested the nice. We've tested the force feedback. So we've got that feeling better now. Now let's actually coexist with the AI on track. Let's give this a shot. Can we skip this? Because I know I'm not in the front. It don't matter. I will say, the cars look good. And once they like knock out the graphics and stuff, this is gonna look amazing. Oh, exactly. Here we go. I'm gonna send it first corner too. Whoops. False start. I had my, oh wait, I'm on my paddles, on my clutch, on my paddles, not my freaking foot. Yeah, see, already the force feedback feels a ton better. That's weird. Oh, that's on me. That's on me. Bro, I'm here. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Let's see. I'm trying to read while doing this at the same time. Settings they can't put out a game. Makes sense. Happy for everyone. But oh, jeez. Yeah, so that's the thing though, is like people aren't giving this a chance. And I see that heavily. I am not in the correct line for this. And I don't know where that AI is at. Oh, oh, he bumped me. He bumped me. I've got a 15-second penalty for the false start. Oh my gosh, can you guys tell I'm sweating? Like I said, dude, it's so LMU's force feedback is active. It's pretty active. AMS2. Camber, rear camber. Interesting. Okay. AMS2 and LMU, their force feedback's pretty active. This one I feel like is a lot more active than that. Again, not as polished, but like you are good. Yeah, mow over some freaking whatever those are, cones. You're fighting the car, man. Whether it be through the pedals or through the okay. What the heck is going on right now? Through the pedals or the steering wheel. How am I'm gaining places here, guys, yet I qualified last. How's that a thing? Wait, my last lap was a 148? Okay. Oh, no, 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 no! I biffed it. Oh. Track limit for that? Dude, I literally wiped. Oh, dude, my rear tires are cooking. Let's go. Get back on. We were doing so good. Wait, what? Slow down to... I mean, dude, it feels good now. There's still more tweaking to be done. But this feels good. This feels a hell of a lot better. And I do have the hand protection stuff turned off, so this thing almost took my thumb off. Luckily it's an R3, it's not like an R21 or something. Oh, now I'm just not paying attention. I'm trying to read and drive at the same time. But I mean, as far as the AI though, they're a lot slower than what they were during qualifying. 8 years, stuff online themselves. But they're not as bad as people make them out to be. I think if like there was a radar implemented, I at least could tell like, hey, I've got a guy right next to me. But other than that, I don't know if you guys saw my previous video on the AI on the pre-release, but there was some like heavy jolting. Good God. Heavy jolting left and right. It looked like a controller player essentially. I'm not seeing that now. So that's at least a positive on the AI. This is a 12-lap race? I thought it was a timed race. All right. Well, tested that, so here's what we're gonna do, Arash. So the stream is coming to an end, but for you, we are going to try this, the Aston Martin. We're gonna try it. We're just gonna do a regular race weekend and wait, what? Jeez, okay, GT, GT1, Group C, keep going, LMP. There we are, the Valkyrie. You said to give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. And let's see, any tracks that I actually know on here? I mean, I know Daytona, but not too well. I was hoping they had VIR on here. That'd be cool, because I know IMSA goes there. You know, everybody does it. Let's just go to Spa. You know? Let's go to Spa. I'm going to try to get some podiums, man. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for sharing that information with us. Class, LMD, strength 90. Nah, we're going straight into the race. Actually, no, let's do practice so that way I can actually test the car out. Race. You have unsafe changes. Sure, let's go. Race. Oh, we're gonna try Spa right now. Silverstone I'm not that familiar with. I mainly know Monza, Spa, Sebring. Oh, why am I blanking? 3 more tracks. I can't think of the names right now. But definitely, if I can get this running right frame rise, when is the next Project Motor Racing stream? So here's the thing. I never intended these to be like a scheduled thing. So, because it's like really hard to get viewership on these, but I mean, you guys have been here almost essentially the whole time. So if this keeps happening, dude, I will keep doing these, maybe 2 times a month, minimum once a month, minimum once a month, but maybe twice a month I can do it. Schedule that. Again, I'm a dad with 2 kids, so I don't really have that much free time. But if you guys are interested, I could do this either 2 times a month or at least once a month. So you guys let me know if that sounds good to you. Notifications activated. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dude, this dude, MVP over here, man. MVP. Yeah, I should have some other videos coming out too. I plan to do a full review once I sit down and go over this whole game for a couple hours and shoot a video out of 2 girls. I got 1 girl and 1 boy. So, yes sir. Yes sir. Hey man, I don't know if it's nighttime where you're at, so if you are, man, good night, and I will see you the next time I see you. Again, thank you for all the help with getting this stuff set up. So we're gonna do the EQ mid. EQ low's fine. Rack feel we did 1. Steering rack 3.0, alignment boost. Let's bring that up some. Yes, sir. See you next time, man. That's what I'm talking about. We're building a community here. That's what I wanted. All right, let's try this Valkyrie. My view in this car is not correct at all. Seat position. Wait, do I have to adjust field of view every time? Camera movement, field of view. Caster, raise it for wheel, lower for controller. You know, that's a good point, because in ACC, all my setups were max caster. So I will do that. Field of view, back to 35. I guess that works. Left, right. That's more centered. Okay, I'll do that. Again, thank you. Just MVPs up in here, man. All right. Well, are y'all ready to see me put this thing in the wall? That's what's gonna happen. All right, here we go. Did I just stall? I keep forgetting the clutch is mapped to my actual clutch pedal instead of my paddle clutch on here. The default settings are bad from yeah, the default settings are absolutely horrible. Did the car turn off on me? What's going on here? I don't have like an engine on mapped. So what the heck? Let's return to pit, I guess. Make sure our vehicle setup's still good. So he said to turn off the caster. Needs gas stall. Yeah, I stalled it pretty bad. Oh, that'd be entire. No. Suspension, caster, there we go. No, I had fuel, it started and then it was weird. Like I had the pedal all the way down and the revs like slowly climbed up. So I'm not sure what that's about. Front caster. I forget, you want caster high, got it. Caster is high. No, install natural and rev engine. Okay. Oh, neutral. Okay, gotcha. No, don't do that. Drive. Okay, let's try this again. See, man, he said he was going peace out. He's still here freaking just giving advice, man. All right. It already feels nice with those change in settings. I can't talk right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. This is... Holy Jesus. Staying till I close shop. Oh, locked up. Oh, locked up bad. Okay. And, okay. Got to put it in gear. There we go. All right. I forget that these cars don't have, oh, AI. They don't have ABS. But I will say with those settings, dude, it does feel better. Like Arash, or who was it that was talking about the hypercars? Yeah, so I mean, oh, they're showing up. This actually doesn't feel too bad, especially. It doesn't feel too bad with those adjustments. The caster, the EQ mid, and hopefully not get absolutely destroyed by the AI right now. The EQ mid, the steering rack, all of the... I keep forgetting it's this pedal down here. It's not these. Okay. Front camber is too high. Oh, come on, turn. That is kind of weird. It's like first through second low, negative, too deep. Gotcha. Yeah, no, this doesn't feel too bad, other than I don't really know how to drive freaking hypercars. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I just don't know how to drive hypercars, apparently. Don't hit me. Ooh, the smoke look nice. Yeah, definitely try those settings because it's making a world of difference. Let's go return to pit. Let's add some camber because we are all over the place right now. Nope, not there. Suspension. Front camber's too high. I mean, it's already at -3. Unless we should go a little bit more. I mean, I don't know, for reference for the camber, how far to go. Because I normally, like, what, I run like 1.5 negative degrees camber on my Mustang. And for the last time I took it to the track, I think I went to like -2.5. Camber front, see if it turns too much. No, no. No, it's not enough. Let's try that. Camber front, 1.5. Okay, let's give that a shot. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so as far as the hypercars, I'm gonna tell you right now, I really don't have that much experience driving them. in other sims. I usually stick with the GT3s. But if they're even supposed to be easier, what would help me right now is if I had feedback in my haptic on my brake pedal, because then I'd at least know that, you know, I'm about to start losing the front tires. And I did it again. I did it again, guys. Okay. Again, this feels a lot better.
Hammer down now.
Hammer down now? Yeah, dude, I was doing that. And then you see how I spun out twice? Oh, we got company. We got company, boys.
Checking flag this lap.
Oh, yep, we cut that. We cut that bad. Try braking a little bit earlier here. I'm being extremely careful on the throttle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm absolutely doing horrible here. But you know, Rosh, this, if you do those tweaks, man, you'll get closer to. So Rensport, I don't have. Again, I don't have experience with Rensport. I heard that when it came out, it was a total mess. I'm not sure if that was due to like forced feedback or just like how the whole game was presented. Oh, thank you. Jeez, thank you for that. But I will say with these settings, at first I was worried. I was a little bit worried initially because it just felt numb. But with these tweaks, dude, this, and if they keep dialing in the physics and all this other stuff, this is gonna be a pretty good sim. Or title, should I say that? Come on. Yeah, I can't feel the threshold of braking. So I don't know when to lift off the brakes. Also, a weird thing I've noticed with the Valkyrie is that first to second gear, the you did revive hope. I have hopium. The hopium levels have started going up. But I will say, when you go from first gear to second gear, the gears, it sounds like it just blends. It doesn't actually like, it doesn't sound like you're actually shifting, and the feel doesn't feel like that. But like the gears afterwards does. So you think Project Motor Racing needs a better? Yes, they do. If they had, I wonder if they worked on the physics too much, or they worked on the physics, but they didn't like go through like each ecosystem and have testers validating the settings before they launched the game. Because if they did, we wouldn't be running into this. Because like I said initially, like, dude, I was turning the wheel and it felt like I wasn't fighting anything. It just felt like I was driving on, like the road was flooded and I was driving on that. That's what it felt like. But then again, with the tweaks, like I can actually feel the tires like hooking up. So that's my thought on it. The Valkyrie is wild though. I will say that. I feel like the Mustang and the Valkyrie, the Mustang for different reasons, but the Valkyrie is pretty wild. The Mustang, it was just like every corner, and it might be my throttle input, because I was being pretty harsh with the throttle. But it was wild. So, but it's feeling better. I enjoyed myself. So, DK, when you get off work, load it up and start tweaking. And Arash, do the same. Adrena, I'm trying to remember. Let me scroll up. There should be like a way to pull you guys up and just like observe channel activity. Install. No, you had more than that, right? There we go. So you think. Yeah. Either way, I think. Yes, sir. One more hour to go, man. Stay strong. Yeah, guys. I think this game has potential. It has potential. It's there. I wouldn't listen to the corner per rear camber closer to 0. Gotcha. Yeah, Rash, no problem. No problem. I wanted to see for myself because I have a little bit of experience with the hypercars, not much. Just enough to tell like the comparison between LMU and this. But yeah, I would say stay off Reddit. I would say not only stay off Reddit, when you're on YouTube and you have these people that play these massively popular sim racing titles like LMU, iRacing, and all that. Most of the iRacing guys, I feel like they're paid by iRacing to defend iRacing. I've been on iRacing before, and it's not bad. I do notice that there's a different type of driving style that you have to do. And honestly, I see a lot of like actual like big name drivers. They say they actually use AC1 with the RSS mod to actually do practice. So if that says anything, I mean, the problem is we have too many people with mics, and I'm probably one of them. But I'm not going to sit here and trash something that isn't fully vetted yet. Yeah, they charge full game price for it, but how many other games have done that so far? Yeah, we're going to say you like that. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm going to look that up right after the stream is done. But I would just, for now, if you're still hesitant on buying this, if you haven't already bought it, at that point, just wait. The pre-order kind of like benefits are kind of gone. So, but if you have it, just keep it. There's no point in uninstalling it or refunding it because there's so much work to be done. And like DK said, they're tackling the graphics and AI work. I mean, heck, even Assetto Corsa Evo. When it first came out, I could not run it to save the life of me, and it was just not smooth. And then it took them a while, but eventually I'm able to play it. So hopefully that's the case here. Hopefully deliver on shooting out these updates. Not a fan of iRacing, honestly, for me. ACC, ACC, and LMU, those are like my top 3 right now. Those are the top 3 that I go back to every time. Yeah, exactly. And the problem is, dude, and I'm 32, and I'm seeing this a lot, is that the standard for things, people expect way too much. People expect everything to be perfect. If you look at ACC and it's probably in its infancy, it probably had a lot of issues. If you look at AC in its infancy, had a lot of issues. All these games had issues when they were released. I wish I was 29, dude. My back don't feel like it's 29. 2 back surgeries later, it don't feel like 29. But again, you are dealing with what you're dealing with. So again, stay strong on that, and you're gonna get past that. 37. Dang, that's why you got all the knowledge. You got that wisdom. Yeah, so I think for like beginners and people who haven't been sim racing for a while, the setup stuff is probably a lot to chew. So I do think that they should have done a better job at the setup stuff, at least working on it a little bit to make it feel a lot better for the beginners, that is. But I think if the information's out there, like what you're giving us, dude, it's gonna help a lot. 28. Oh, hoo-hoo, you the young guy. I played F1 for 2 years and then switched to ACC 6 months ago, and now PMR, and I'm gonna race on PC Friends. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, they had, but I think this one has fundamental issues with physics. I'm hoping I'm wrong though. See, with the physics aspect though, is like, are you saying that because of the way the force feedback felt, or just how the cars are acting in general? And I actually started playing, what was it? I played not Forza Motorsport 6. And I used to play a lot of Horizon before that. And then I got into Motorsport 6 and I was like, dang, this is fun. And then I built a PC and they were like, oh, AC. And you could do the mods, and I was modding it all to heck. And I think eventually I got sick of that, and I saw ACC, and I was like, that looks interesting. And then I got hooked. I got in online races, got my butt whooped a couple times, and then I started getting peeved off because I'm like, how are these people faster than me? And I just started putting in work. So whoever it is stressing over the car's feeling floaty. Dude, yeah, no, the mid HQ setting, grip on or off, etc. Okay, so Arash. So what Chaotic Plays just said on the mid HQ, turn that thing up, dude. You will feel the car, you'll feel the weight transfer, you'll feel when you have the grip. So I would 100% do that. And then hopefully next stream or next video I put out, you let me know. Let me know what you think after doing that. Yeah, so ACC, and then I tried iRacing for a bit, did pretty good on there. And I got tired of paying the subscription and paying for like each track and car. Like I kept going up in license. And I was like, oh, well, if you want to do this series, you got to buy the car and all the tracks. And I was like, I don't want to keep doing this every time I advance in my license. So I kind of got rid of that. And then now I main like LMU and ACC for the most part. And I downloaded an RSS mod for all the IMSA stuff on AC, and it looks amazing. The good thing about AC is that it doesn't take much to run, so you can have some pretty dope graphics on there with a less than I guess ideal system. But let's see. If you're referring to iRacing on the ripoff comment, it is, and if you have the money to spend, I guess go for it. The one thing I will give iRacing, and somebody mentioned this in one of my previous videos, is that they put the money into like making sure the tracks are good, the cars are good, a lot of effort into that, which I commend them for. But I can't just keep dishing out money, dude. I got other things. I'm trying to get on actual track, and that costs money. Just so you guys know, it's like $700 just for the weekend, just to go to the event. And so that's not counting the new rotors, the blanks I gotta buy. That's not counting the track pads I gotta buy. That's not counting the safety equipment, the helmet, the gas, food, lodging. So it gets pricey pretty quick, and I'd rather do that than continuously shell out my money every month and then every license progression to iRacing. So iRacing is definitely, some people love it, and it's okay for them to love it. It's, for me, it's just not a good plan right now. Let's see. Making sure I didn't miss anything, guys. So just to kind of like, not a fan of iRacing here. Yes, see, some people love it, some people hate it. And I'm not gonna dog on the people that love it. You know, that's good on them. But for me, it's not the plan. But in summary, guys, to kind of close out this stream, so we covered the handling. Oh, well, you got here towards the end of the stream, but here, let me fill you in real quick. So, booted the game up. Still dealing with some graphic issues. I will say that I am on a RTX 3060 12 gigabyte. I am running a Ryzen 7 5800 3DX on 32 gigabytes of RAM. And my monitor is a 1080p ultra wide. And I'm struggling for frames at the moment. It's playable, but it's not smooth. So, but on that, one of our guys here, DK, has confirmed that there is already talks about the graphics overhaul and AI overhaul as well. So that's to come here soon, hopefully. As far as feel of the car, if you scroll up in the chat, Chaotic Plays in the chat has been the MVP, because at first the cars just felt like you weren't attached to the road. It felt like you were driving on like rain. Driving on water. Like there was no grip whatsoever. And then Chaotic Plays came in clutch and mentioned the steering rack adjustment. So we turned that up from like 1 to 1.5. The EQ mid in the in-car, here, I'll just do this. Next session. I'll do this for you. So in vehicle setup, I want to make sure that you can actually see this. So give me a second. The game does not set you up for greatness, if you will, from the get-go on settings. So we'll bring this over here. Next time, have a good time. Thanks for I can't talk. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, so you gotta let me know what your opinions are next time you're here with us. So back to this. So the rack feel actually turned up. It was 0.92. The steering rack rate is 1.3. It was 1. The EQ mid, this was the cherry on top. This was set to like 1 or below 1. I set it to 1.5. And I could start feeling the weight transfer. I could start feeling the grip in the road. The car actually had weight. And overall feel changed completely, 100%. Like you can actually feel the car, and it was actually enjoyable. The other thing is, the other stuff was to deal with like setting the caster on the car, the camber, like all these things play a big part into how the cars feel. And after tweaking that, it in my personal opinion, it was fun. It was fun. We dealt with some AI. The AI lack a little bit of spatial awareness. I will say that, but they're not too bad. So even though, I will preface this with this, a lot of people have been dogging or talking crap about this game. Like I said, everybody here before, stay off of Reddit. If you're watching people who have played the pre-release, and basically dogging on it. Stay away from that. And an example of this is Forza Motorsport when it first came out. It wasn't great. Forza Motorsport had issues. One in feel, penalty system, the AI. And look at where it's at now. It's actually doing a hell of a lot better. It's actually very fun to play. And this, Project Motor Racing, granted the AI have their issues. As soon as we made these tweaks to the force feedback, immediately just completely different. I was enjoying myself. You can tell, like, you can ask the guys that were here. I was smiling even though I was sending it through turns and not making them. My biggest concern right now is the graphics. So once they flesh that out, and it looks like they're going to flesh out the graphics and the AI, but once they do that, dude, this is going to be so fun. And the fact that it's cross-platform, PC, PlayStation, Xbox, it's just going to open the doors, okay? So people are saying that, you know, it's not a true sim. I still can't give it a solid opinion on that because I haven't had that much time. I booted this up today. I got back from work maybe about 4 hours ago and booted it up at 7. So far, what I can say without a doubt is that this has potential, and I'm excited to see what happens. And also, I've asked the chat if you guys would like more of this live stream stuff, because this was just kind of going to be like an official live stream, but not necessarily something I was going to schedule every month. So if you guys would like me to do this twice a month, at least once a month, I will take that into consideration and start making the effort to start streaming more often, so that way you guys can get on here. And I'm not going to stop, you know, doing the normal videos. So I'll do the normal videos as well. And I do plan on doing a full Project Motor Racing review as the updates are coming out too. So my holiday week off, days off to be Tuesday and Wednesday, so I can play this as much as possible and tweak. Dude, go for it. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. You got to do it. Priorities. But yeah, so again, you guys express interest in the live stream, so I will do that. And I will work out a schedule, and then we'll start doing it. Whether it's Project Motor Racing, LMU, whatever. We already know I can't drive when I'm trying to read chat, so it's going to be interesting. I got to put the chat somewhere where I don't have to like look this way the whole time. But got time to do my guy. Everyone hit the bell, get them nerdies and join in. Oh my God, I got time to show. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yes, sir. But again, you guys have been awesome. Chaotic Plays. Thank you for all the feedback, the information, and not gatekeeping any of it, man. Just spreading the word. And to the rest of you, Arash, Todd McDonough, I know you just got here, but thank you for joining. DK, am I forgetting anybody? Adrena Luke, yes. Everybody on the stream, thank you for being here. And hey, blessings on all you guys, and have a good night. I'm gonna go rest up a little bit, hydrate, because I did not bring any water. But again, thank you. Yes. You guys have a good night, man. And I will catch you guys next time, and I'll see you on track.